A warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick.
He could destroy us.
Well, I'll try my best not to. We're on the Commodore Amiga and we're having a review of The Empire Strikes Back, a sequel to the game Star Wars, which we reviewed a bit earlier on in the day, published by Domark in 1988, so the same year as Star Wars, based on the arcade cabinet by Atari in 1985, and of course based on the movie The Empire Strikes Back. This game is over 4 sort of levels. 2 you're Luke Skywalker, the other 2 you're Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon. We'll put this on easy mode first of all. We'll talk you through as you go through. Spooky. Duh, duh, duh. Right, we're in the snow speeder on the ice planet of Hoth. First of all, we must destroy these Imperial probe droids called Probots. And because they're trying to transmit to the Empire the location of the secret hidden rebel base. We don't want them finding that, but we know they're going to find us anyway. Now what's different about this game over the initial one, there's a Jedi bonus. By shooting a certain amount of the enemy, you get awarded letters to spell out the word Jedi. Shields are the same, we see in the middle there, if it goes to 0 and we get hit again, we get blown up. Don't much look like the Imperial probe droids of Empire Strikes Back, although the feel is there. Right, we need to destroy 2 more. They're firing at us the whole time. By shooting the shots coming at us, those snowflakey things, we can deflect them. So we got a J. Good, the force is strong with me. I think we only have to kill 1 more and we're back in the running again. Shields are looking good. This is on easy mode, so we'll have to go on medium mode later on. Any more? For any more? There's a few there. Right, oh, is this the second stage? No, it's the Probots again. Right, we've done it. We've activated the generator. And so the Empire are going to land on the planet with their scout walkers and AT-ATs. There they are. We've got to get them before they destroy our shields, but we need to get off the planet. You'll see there's a little red bit, or little red dot amongst all of these. If we hit that red dot, the thing does blow up. But we've got to survive again. There we go. Get round all these. You see my path there by the yellow bit on the blue bar. That gets right to the right. We get to the next stage and it's Han Solo time. Back in the Millennium Falcon. We'll be in a dogfight against TIE fighters. So it's very similar to Star Wars, isn't it, there? Almost could be the same game, so I thought I'd review them on the same day. You're not going to get it, Darthy. Right, okay. So, destroy all the TIE fighters, hopefully to get another letter in the word Jedi. This is being controlled with the mouse, although there is an option to do the joystick instead if you want to. In my mind, the mouse is a lot easier if you've got one that works properly, unlike my rollable thing. Right, let's just try and survive. Shields are on 4, so this is looking promising to get to the asteroid field. And once you get to the asteroid field, if you survive that, then, well, it restarts on a more trickier mode. In Star Wars, it is better because you've got to blow up the Death Star at the end. This being the middle film. Oh, good music. Oh, I like this. Now, there is a tip to avoid these asteroids really quickly. It's just to scroll down bottom right, left, going up and down. Boom. Excellent. So the Millennium Falcon survives and it flies away. So it's much better than the Spectrum version, although I did like the Spectrum 8 bits. Yes, and he has no bonus for completing the easy game. In your face, Darth. Right, okay, so we're back into medium mode now, back destroying the Probots. But it's a point click and shoot game in the spirit of the Star Wars universe. I do like these retro Star Wars games. Don't bump into the Probots because you lose shields. Oh, game over. We're dead.
Look, don't give in to hate.
Yeah, great sounds here, taken directly from the movie, and that really adds to it. Get the Spectrum sounds on things, and you're looking good. Star Wars music there, not the John Williams version. It's like a chip-based one instead. Let me know what you think about this game. Very recently we reviewed it on the ZX Spectrum, so if you've seen that, do you like the comparisons? Do you think the Spectrum version's better? Do you think the Amiga version's better? I think the Amiga version's better, but the Spectrum version is passable. Domark 1988. The Empire Strikes Back is my favourite film still from the Star Wars universe. At time of recording, they're working on Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi, and after that there'll be a standalone film based on Han Solo, which should be quite good, or will it? Can anyone beat Harrison Ford playing Han Solo, or did he make that part his own? Here's the scores here you can get. The arcade cabinet from 85, although I think they did produce Atari an upgrade where you can download something or buy something which gives you Empire Strikes Back as well on the arcade cabinet. Not sure what the take-up as that was. Didn't have such a big impact as Star Wars the original game because essentially it's the same game reskinned, isn't it? The Amiga version, the things firing at you are a little bit more advanced. Before it was a bit more snowflakey. Well, this is snowflakey as well, but it seems ever so slightly better. So you've got the idea, haven't you, really? Deflect the shots coming at you, destroy the green vector things, which are varied depending on what part of the film you're on, then get to the next stage. I'll have to put... I don't know. I don't know if Star Wars is better than Empire Strikes Back, the game. They're very similar. What was good about Star Wars is it did come to a natural end, because you got to blow up the Death Star. This, it just leaves it empty at the end. But I think this is ever so slightly better because it has the Jedi bonus, but you know it's the same game essentially. We've got to review Return of the Jedi soon, but I don't think that's vector graphics. I think that goes more traditional. I think they would have been pushing it doing 3. A vector graphics of Jabba the Hutt might have looked a bit unusual. Right. Imperial Walkers, right? Okay, launch tow cables. There seems to be more things to shoot than the Spectrum version. There's more walkers coming at you, but they're quite easily destroyed once you get on the red bit here. I don't think this stage has caused you too many problems. So this is at the beginning of the film, really, where the Empire have located the Rebel base, and now they're trying to destroy it, and then the Rebels escape on 3 carrier cruisers. And that's when Luke goes to Dagobah and meets Yoda for the first time, which looks a bit like something out of the Muppets, because he was. Yes, he wants that ship. You're not going to get it, Darth. We all know this. And you're going to get chopped a little bit and then blown up on the Death Star. Oh no, Luke rescues him on the Death Star. I hope this isn't the spoiler for you, but he's dead anyway. Good old Anakin Skywalker. He sure made the wrong decision, didn't he? Led astray by evil Emperor Palpatine, and let that be a lesson to all of us. If some evil Sith Master comes up and says he wants to train you to become a dark evil Sith, don't. Say, no thank you. There's the Star Destroyer there, and it whizzes off into hyperspace. Oh, I don't think we can destroy these asteroids. We just need to avoid them. They look like big beach balls. We're good to get around them once. Just keep going left, rather than trying to avoid them. Up and down when necessary.
Oh, thank goodness we're coming out of the asteroid field.
Thanks, C-3PO. We're out the asteroid field, so we've done it. And it's going to go back to the beginning again on a more difficult setting. I won't be able to complete this on most difficult.
He will join us or die.
Well, I'll probably die. Join us or die. So we're back here, the probe droids. So you won't see Han Solo putting carbonite in this game. It ends before that point. It ends at the asteroid field. And there's quite a bit more of the film to go after that. But very hard to replay anything else with vector graphics, I think, after that. So it was probably the natural place to end the game. It's very hectic going on. In the original Empire Strikes Back film, I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 Imperial Probots, not this many. They only sent 1 because they were supposed to be, well, stealth. Game over. Wipe them out. All of them. Well, that was in the Phantom Menace, he said that. Do it. I'm trying to destroy you, Emperor Palpatine. Back into the fray. The Imperial March. Bomb, 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 etc. Great music in the Empire Strikes Back movie. I feel like I want to watch Empire Strikes Back again now playing this. I've seen it so many times, but I want to watch it again. No Cloud City in this game. Didn't have time for it. Could have done Cloud City, I suppose. But it's all about being versus the Empire, this game. The Empire, although they took over Cloud City, they didn't have too much of a shooting presence there outside of computer games. Need to jump back into Star Wars Battlefront soon on the PlayStation 4. Done a few videos of that, but not too many. Ooh. Darth Vader alerted to Rebels' presence. And he's put his walkers down. We won't get graphics of tow cable launches, we just need to stop them for a sufficient amount of time. As we fly through the Battle of Hoth. There's no snow anywhere on this, it's all very dark. The starfield still seems to exist on the ground, or maybe that's just ground lighting, possibly. No Tauntauns in this at all. You won't see Luke get out of his snow speeder and jump. I'll get a tow cable up to the attack and throw a bomb in it. That won't be happening. You'll just see it from a ship point of view. The snow speeder, which I called a sand speeder, I think, in the Spectrum review. But it's over snow, so it's a snow speeder. Yeah, go figure. E for Jedi. I know, the Force is with me, and it will prolong to be with me. Boom! So long, AT-AT Walker. The AT-AT Walkers made a return in Rogue One.
I want that shit.
You're not going to get it, I keep telling you this. No one catches the Millennium Falcon. Go, shoot. I don't know how old the Millennium Falcon is, but it started off as a piece of junk in Star Wars A New Hope, and it's still around in The Force Awakens. Yeah, it must need an overhaul. It's been on a planet called Baku for a while, rusting away in the sand. About time they got a new one. Boom. Right, okay. Go, Han Solo. I think we're going to go into the asteroid field to escape now. They'd be fools to follow us, wouldn't they? Right, we'll get through again. Never tell me the odds. C-3PO is going to start saying stuff soon, is he? No. Words go across in the Spectrum version with him calculating the odds. We won't see that worm in the asteroid. We're not going to land on any of these. We're just going to fly through. Good. And there it goes. We got J, E and I of Jedi, but not the D.
Could destroy us. He will join us or die.
No bonus for the easy game, Darth says. We've got one shield left. Back to the probe droids on Hoth. Very cold on Hoth. I wouldn't go there for your holidays. Right, they're firing at us. Shield's still on one. Can we get through this party? One more probot for bonus. Shield's gone. Right, that's it, isn't it? We're on to the next stage, but no shields. Oh no, I thought we had got off that stage. Man, it just one flows into another. There's loads of them. Oh, and I've been shot. Curses. Game over. Well, I think we'll leave that one there. I really like this game, as I did the first game, but it's more of the same, really. So that was Empire Strikes Back, good vector graphics game on the Commodore Amiga, published by Domark in 1988. Check out the Star Wars review if you haven't already. It's based on the arcade cabinet by Atari from 1985. Thanks for watching that one as always. If you've got any comments about this game or similar games or any space games, then please put that below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.